Hello, everyone. It is Coach Mel, creator of the LEAP coaching method, and I'm super excited to have the opportunity this afternoon to spend with another afternoon to spend with one of our amazing clients that we have inside the LEAP coaching method. And she gets the opportunity to actually work directly with our lead coach, Coach Kylie. But I would like to introduce you to Lisa Cerna. She has been in our program now for 9 weeks and has really experienced some other things that we've done in the past with health and wellness, but this opportunity to be inside the lifestyle enhancement and achievement process and that LEAP coaching method has really turned things around in a direction that she's super excited and wanted to share with everybody today. So Lisa, welcome to this, and thank you for spending some time with me this afternoon. I know that we all have our busy lives, so I do appreciate you spending a few minutes with me and sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So one thing that I really would like to know, because obviously you've been through a lot in life, have experienced a lot of things, and really prior to deciding to, for no pun intended, take the leap into the LEAP method, what are some things that you were struggling with and that you had been doing to create a healthier and better you previously?
Struggling mostly with diet, like all the trying to figure out the truth about nutrition and being at a plateau with weight loss. I actually in 2010 lost 100 pounds and have been able to pretty much maintain that, give or take 20. And when I decided to take the leap, I was wanting to lose 15. I've already lost 13.
Awesome. Just in 9 weeks.
Yep.
Very good. So obviously, I mean, 13 pounds in 9 weeks, absolutely amazing. If you could just touch a little bit on like what that experience has been for you nutritionally, because obviously we provide you the foundations for your thermometabolic nutrition to start creating that metabolic healing process. So if you want to touch on that first, and then I just have a couple other questions I want to ask you.
Okay, so when I first saw the menu and all the food, it scared the crap out of me. and then it was really hard to eat all that food. And then I was like, oh my God, I get to eat all this and, and everything. Obviously in the first few weeks, it limits fats and stuff like that. But it was a lot of food for me and different food, like a variety of food. So scary, but exciting because, can I create a menu? Was I eating clean already? Yeah, but not really knowing what I could eat. Honestly, I've been able to, it's taught me a lot about my food and what I could have and how I can have it. I did try the tablespoon of stuff on Thanksgiving, which backfired on me because it made me sick because it wasn't what I would have been used to eating for 8 weeks.
Sure.
So.
Sure. Yeah. Well, and that's the beauty of learning that process, because all that, ultimately that does say that like you still have some healing to do with your metabolism. And that will come, and you were only 6 weeks in when Thanksgiving happened. And,
right.
And so your body's like, cool, I was healing, but then you threw this little wrench in there.
Right.
And it said, like, hey, let's keep the healing going for right now.
Right. Totally.
Yeah. And so you're now in 9 weeks. So you have another 3 weeks after this week in LEAP 1.0 where you get to really build on those foundations. And I know that I saw inside your the chat that you guys are all in, everyone's sharing waffles and pancakes and French toast the other day. Yes. And I was like, I need to start hanging out with you guys because I honestly, like sometimes I get lazy. I'm like, I'll just have eggs and stuff again. And I'm like, no, I need to get back to the French toast and the pancakes. And waffles.
I'm excited when it lands on a weekend day, having the waffles or the French toast. Otherwise, I have to prepare it and warm it at work.
Yeah.
But Sunday was we get to choose anything we like day, which was great. And I chose to have the pancakes, the protein pancakes, which I love. So
yeah, and little fruit, little whipped cream, all that fun stuff. So good, awesome. So obviously you've had great success with our thermometabolic nutrition already in becoming healthier. and learning more about food, and that it's not about restriction. It's not about decreasing calories. It's about feeding your body correctly so you can be healthy first. And when you become healthier, the weight loss, weight maintenance, muscle gain, all of those types of things become easy. It really becomes easy. And it's not this chore that it's been made out to be. But with that, then we look at the habit and mindset formulations and the work you've done there. How has that impacted you through this process as well?
So positive, energetic. I just feel happy. I do a lot of positive affirmations throughout the day. I start my morning with them. I end my day with them, and that has been amazing. So I made up, one of our homework assignments was to do some of our own affirmations, which I did. I made up 3, which I say every night before I go to sleep. And probably by the 3rd time, I'm yawning and I'm done. I've never been able to do that my whole life. I've been an insomniac. So to shut my brain off like that has always been a difficult thing. And now I'm able to do it, which has been an amazing thing.
Awesome. So you really have been able to take some skills, and how refreshing taking those skills and actually being able to be sleeping versus being awake. Because I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with that, and they fight that insomnia, and they just don't have the tools or skills to do what you now are doing, which is I'm out. See you in the morning.
Yeah,
good night. Awesome. So how has the community been for you? Because obviously, we all can say like we have people in our lives that support us, and many of us do, but many of us don't as well, or we kind of have a combination of the two. But to have this community of LEAP people that you get to share with and be with, what's that like for you?
It's great. I think it's amazing. I love that it's all women, because in the real world, women aren't usually supporting each other. And it is an amazing thing that we could come together and support each other through the good or the bad, and just help each other to get to the next step.
Awesome. Yeah, it is true. I think you see a lot of times, and I think sometimes it comes from women kind of getting stuck in their own ways, and you're starting to flourish, but you also were stuck with something. And when you come into an environment where there's other women who are stuck in similar situations, or they've come out of those situations, and you can all work together collectively and learn new skills about yourselves and new things about yourselves, but then be able to do it as a collective community. It can be really powerful. And you all become these little stones that have a ripple effect, not only on this small community, but then the greater world as well. And so what has been some of the things that you really like about working inside of, your group coaching sessions and also working with your coach?
I just think it's real. I'm very systemized in my life. So it makes it really easy for me to be able to be like on our group calls, to have the homework to make me think about, put top of mind what I need to do to help myself, and then listen to others, because I'm not the only one going through that. And we can, toss around ideas and how to get to that place we need to be.
Awesome. And then with your coach, how has that been, the process of working with your coach and having access to a coach and mentor every single day?
It's awesome. Like I can text her any time of the day and ask her a question. No question is a dumb question, and I love it.
Awesome. Have you had support like that before?
No.
You were just like, no, absolutely not.
No, I think, and partly my fault, because of what I said in the beginning. I actually, in my career, I've grown up in a pretty much a man's world in the retail business that I'm in. So I had definitely trust issues, not a lot of women around me. I climbed up the ladder pretty much by myself. So a lot of my fault not having somebody, a mentor or coach to help me get to where I was, because yeah, I grew up in a men's world in the retail business. So I was trying to get somewhere and prove that a woman could do it too. So
Sure. And so kind of that mentality of, nope, I can do it on my own and I don't need
right,
anybody.
right.
And now that's shifted a lot for you because
Absolutely, a lot. It has shifted. It's even helped me shift my thought about the men at work. So it's totally shifted me. You know, it's definitely, I've always wanted to help people. So it's definitely I know it's going to just shift into something completely different career wise, but yeah, it's
awesome.
a cool thing.
Yeah. So it's not only impacted your personal life and your health and wellness and how you feel, your energy, your sleep, all of those things that we look to change and better in ourselves, but now it's impacting other people around you, your career, the people you work with, how you show up for them.
Yep,
That's
absolutely, 100%.
that's amazing. And you know, it's amazing when you can start with something that you know is for you. And then again, it's that ripple effect. It's when you show up and when you start looking and reflecting and changing who you are to be a better human being, it impacts everything around you.
Yep,
So
definitely.
what you know, obviously there's people that are going to watch this interview, and you're going to resonate with some people that sit on the fence and they're like, I've done so many things in the past. I have spent so much money in the past. What would you say to those people that are sitting on the fence about being a part of the LEAP method process and coaching group and community, to say, you know, I obviously, because you do understand, you've spent a lot in the past, you've done a lot of things. So what would you say to those people that were basically in your shoes as well?
Well, I think that people have to understand that um, what's out there is purely a marketing strategy to get your money. So whatever else we were doing that was wrong in the beginning is we're falling for the marketing strategy to spend our money on that. There's a lot of fallacies out there. And you know, if we are willing to spend the money on ourselves, you know, I did the figures for myself when I took the leap.
Mm-hmm.
I would say to people that you're worth it. You're worth the money. You have to spend money to make change
And do it on the right thing
and
versus
do it. Yeah, learn the right way, not
sure.
the, you know, not. I mean, everybody, you know, everybody tells you a lie. I've read a million things. I'm pretty self-taught on a lot of stuff. You know, why shouldn't we have sugar? Because like you said at one of your videos, is because somebody figured out a cheaper way to make some artificial thing.
Mm-hmm.
um, it's all a marketing strategy.
Sure. Yeah. So, you know, you're something that you said that you've invested a lot in other things, which ends up being the marketing strategy. So, how does if when someone's looking at our program, how do they trust you to say this isn't another marketing strategy?
um, well, I mean, they don't really know me from beginning to end. But you know, I was able to lose 100 pounds on my own, just with exercise and diet. But then I got stuck. You know, I got stuck on that. Okay, I gained 20 pounds and I can't get it off. And I tried everything. I mean, I'm going to be 55 years old. And what's the date today? The 7th, on the
Yeah.
22nd this month. So in a few days, and starting this program, it has been so easy for me just to drop 13 pounds. Like every week, it's a 2 pounds or another pound. It's like no problem. I mean, I was working out 7 days a week, sometimes 2 days or 2 times a day, eating nothing, maybe 1,000 calories. And now I get to eat and I don't work out twice a day, and I don't have to work out 7 days a week. And even the workouts I do are nothing like I was doing. And my body is toned. The weight is, inches. I'm wearing clothes that I haven't worn in 5 years. So yeah, that's why they should do it.
Awesome. Very good. Well, I do appreciate you sharing your afternoon with me. It's been amazing to, obviously I check in with all of our coaches, and to hear that, when Kylie says, hey, this is what Lisa's doing this week, it's been awesome to see your growth. And I know that as you move into Leap 2.0, you're just going to continue to just expand on everything and take those next stepping stones, so it continues to be an easy piece of your life, that there is no more weight roller coaster, there is no more whatever, because you're living and you're creating. And so thank you again for spending time with me today. And any of you who have watched this, if anything that Lisa has said that you have questions on and would like to reach out to either myself, or you can also shoot a message to any one of our team members and ask. We're here to support you, and we appreciate all of our clients and all the people inside of our Facebook group as well. So thank you for spending time with me again, and I look forward to watching your continued success.
Thanks, Mel.
Thanks.